Welcome back to Raid Shadow Legends with Blazing Corp. We are going to be going against the Celestial Griffin with Fusion Champions of past, of yesteryear. They're on floor 90, I believe it is, of the Doom Tower. Next. Alright, so we're here, floor 90, Celestial Griffin, Doom Tower. We are taking on the main boss here with Underpriest Brogni, our most recent fusion there, and we have Countess Lix and Astralon, a control god and goddess, Astralon being a fusion, and Iron Underpriest Brogni also being, Iron Brago being a fusion as well. I actually don't think I have any more fusion champs here. Well, I guess he would be a fusion there, just a fusion for the Doom Tower on that end. But yeah, pretty neat here. The only person we've kind of brought in, kind of a lucky draw for us is Madame Series, but you can kind of add in, you can do Dr. Pierced, or you could even do Stag Knight in here as your debuffer. You wouldn't actually really even need any of them because he puts on defense down and he puts on attack down. But with the way this is going to go, it's more Nuke City right now. There's lots of control in here, lots of stuns, and lots and lots of turn meter and damage. So should be a pretty consistent run here and a very controlled pace to this run with a lot of damage output here. So let's take a look at the champions. So we've got Underpriest Brogni. We've got him a stun set there. I find he works best with a stun set there. I'd love to have gotten accuracy gloves on him. Accuracy, yeah, if I can get a 6-star accuracy with speed there and HP, I will. Or even if I get perception with speed rolls, that'd be great as well. Get his speed up a little higher. Alright, so what are we working with? 80,000 hit points, 1,600 attack, 2,400 defense, 210 speed, 31 crit rate, 101 crit damage, 177 resistance, and 112 accuracy. There, i.e. needing a little bit more accuracy here so we can get that number up a little bit more. There, never a bad thing to have that number a little higher. Here. So next we've got Countess Lix. She's got tons and tons of accuracy for days here. 39,000 hit points. We've got 2,700 attack, 2,300 defense, 202 speed, 87 crit rate, 203 crit damage, 125 resistance, 363 accuracy. There, so I definitely want her to land her skills, her weaken, and her turn meter control, as well as her lockout skills abilities. Now we've got Astralon here, got him in Savage set and speed. We then have 33,000 hit points, 3,800 attack. We've got what else here? 1,500 defense. They're 196 speed, 106 crit rate, 167 crit damage, 72 resistance, 252 accuracy. We want him hitting his A1 decreased defense there 100% of the time. Who do we have next? We got Madame Cerise here. Could have her in a better set here, and we'll work on that. Alright, so 48,000 hit points, 1,500 attack, 2,900 defense, 211 speed, 41 crit rate, 122 crit damage, 78 resistance, 302 accuracy. These are more end game. These are more mid game builds than end game builds, but because of the way they synergize, they just synergize so well here. And we've picked out the right stats for each person, so that's important. Even if you have a mid-game build, You don't have to build them like your favorite YouTubers. Here, you can build them with the stat that they need to get the job done. And then slowly, as you get better gear, you build out the rest of their stats. Alright, so last but not least, we've got Iron Brago. He's fantastic. Here, he's in pretty much all my sustain teams. Here, any team with damage mitigation. Here, so 33,000 hit points, 1,400 attack, 4,700 defense. There, 474 of that is going to be going to everybody else for his passive. 204 speed, 99 crit rate, 110 crit damage, 106 resistance, 216 accuracy. There, we put that on so he can hit his provoke, and he can also hit his attack down. Alright, let's get this party started and see if we can beat this guy. Alright, so basically the wave should be relatively easy with the set that we have here. The basic thought of this is that if we're doing fusions here, if you are free to play or you're a low spender and you just don't have like the shards there to pull all these champions, okay, like you see some of the crazy guys at the top are spending 40-50 grand on the game here. Do every single fusion. These are these are 4 of the 5 here are fusion champions here. Now I could have put Scylla the Drakes in here and just made it like a pretty much a free to play team here, but the benefit is that you never know how these fusions will work out here, or even event champions like Countess Lix here, and that's super important there when you're looking at this stuff here. So anyone who tells you, especially as free to play or low spender, to not do fusions is leading you wrong. Here, always do the fusions. You never know when that champion will have someone who will come along later who will synergize with them. Or even if you just have a lucky pull and you find someone to synergize with them, they're much like Countess Lix with Astralon here. So now I have control gods, and I can very easily do Fire Knight now. And a lot of the bosses that used to take me forever to do now in Doom Tower are now quite easy here, right? So something really important to kind of look at in terms of the design here of these fusion champions. Sometimes they might not be fantastic kit on their own, or they they have a good kit, or they're a hybrid kit and you just can't see how to use them. But if you really think about it and you kind of look at how the champions could be if you had someone to pair with them, then that gives you an extra kind of motivation to go for them. So I always say go for every single fusion. I know I will be there at least until I get tired of it, but I probably won't. I'll be going for every fusion. Whether I build out that fusion champ, that's up to me. But you're going to build out a good stable of legendaries there, and potentially even if they're not all great, something will happen that every once in a while you will get a great one there. Luckily, the last couple bit of fusions have been pretty good champions here, so that is a pretty nice thing there. Looks like the Celestial Griffin was able to take out Astralon right at the end, but the writing was on the wall by that point. Now, something you could do to, I guess, make that a little bit easier of a run, or I guess more of a consistent run. Not that this wouldn't be consistent, but you could put in Scylla the Drakes here and kind of call it a day there. But I don't think we are having too much of an issue there, so I could probably run this pretty consistently at 100% click and be fine. Alright guys, that's been it for this video. Do like and subscribe if you are getting a benefit out of this content. Please and thank you. And I look forward to chatting with you guys again. Let's chat then.